If you feel like you're capable of more, but you don't have a clear path to get there, you're in the right place. This is the Career Code Journey. I'm Cindy Albuquerque, and here I talk about everything you need to know to become a developer without rushing, guessing, or doing it alone. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about a practical guide on the minimum you need to learn about Java to start your career. First of all, who am I? I've been working as a software engineer for 18 years. I have worked in many companies, from startups to large companies like Amazon. But it wasn't always like that. I started my career as a meteorologist. I graduated in atmospheric sciences at University of São Paulo, but I wasn't happy there. I had quickly reached the ceiling of my career and I wanted more. I wanted growth, I wanted a better salary, better opportunities. And so I went back to the university and I graduated in systems analysis and development at Uninove. That's when I started my tech career. What am I going to talk about today? First, I'm going to talk about how the technology market can be the gateway to a stable career and a promising future. Second, I'm going to talk about the job opportunities in technology, the path to qualification, and the benefits of building a career in this area. What is this topic not about? It is not about the misconception that tech careers guarantee absolute job security regardless of skills or market changes. Stability in tech depends on continuous learning, and also it depends on adapting to industry demands, not just entry alone. Also, this is not about the idea that you need a specialized degree or prior tech background to start a stable career in technology. In my case, I went back to the university, but I've seen many professionals who haven't gone to a tech university and that were thriving in this area. Many successful professionals enter with self taught skills or alternative learning paths. This is also not about the belief that someone have to master all the tech skills or all the domains to succeed, because actually specialization and focus are much more effective than trying to learn everything at once. This is also not about the myth that tech careers are isolated to stereotypical roles or demographics. Technology fields are diverse and inclusive with various opportunities. This is also not a discussion on instant wealth or unrealistic expectations. This is not about getting a tech career without effort, continuous skill growth, and soft skills development. This is also not an assurance of no risks such as layoffs or automation impact. Rather, it's about understanding how to mitigate this by upskilling and diversifying the skills. It is also not a promise that the career change will be easy or automatic. And it's not an infallible plan to change fields, but it's rather an exploration of the opportunities that the technology field offers. Why is this topic an opportunity for you? First of all, the technology field offers strong potential for professional stability and continuous growth. There is high demand in areas such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and software development. And this high demand creates numerous job opportunities. Tech roles often provide competitive salaries and attractive employee benefits, including flexible and remote work options. The sector is accessible through diverse learning paths, including online courses and certifications, not just traditional degrees. Building a career in tech can lead to better work life balance due to flexible work arrangements. Understanding the evolving tech job market helps mitigate risks like layoffs and automation by encouraging upskilling and skill diversification. Also, the technology sector values diverse skills and backgrounds, welcoming career changers and fresh perspectives. Many in demand tech jobs combine technical expertise with essential soft skills like communication, problem solving, and adaptability. Continuous learning and acquiring relevant certifications will enhance career advancement opportunities and job security. The tech industry fosters innovation and offers roles that impact various sectors, making it a meaningful career choice. To illustrate this, I'd like to tell you the story of my husband and I in Ireland. We are both from Brazil and we are both from tech. I was working in Amazon in Brazil when my husband got an opportunity to come to Ireland. As part of the relocation package, he got the tickets for the entire family. At that time, it was him, me, and 3 kids. And also an entire month of rent in an apartment in the city center of Dublin. After a few months, when the family was all settled, I decided to go back into the market and I got a job as a software engineer. Everything was really good here in Ireland for our family, but my husband got another opportunity in Germany, and we thought, in Ireland is so good, maybe in Germany it's even better. So we went. But then the pandemic hit, and it was a nightmare for our family. So we decided to come back to Ireland, but it was in the middle of the pandemic. There were hiring freezes. It was hard. So we decided that both of us would participate into interviewing process. And whoever got the job first would be the person to bring the other back. And I got the job first. So we came back. My husband had to stay in Germany for a few more months to handle things. But he also got hired. And we were both hired in the middle of the pandemic, when there were many hiring freezes, when there were many layoffs, when government had to help the families. I got my job and he got his job. So why am I telling you this? Because in summary, the tech field is a great opportunity even in crisis moments. You might be thinking, I don't have time to study because of my current job. It's completely understandable. I myself used to feel that way when I was a meteorologist, because balancing work and study can be challenging. But many people successfully integrate learning into their busy schedules by dedicating small, consistent time blocks, like 15 or 30 minutes daily, to build skills gradually, consistently. There are courses and learning platforms that offer flexibility, that allow you to study at any time, even during breaks or during your commute. Also, investing this time could create opportunities for career growth and professional stability. If you invest time to learn now, there is the potential to a better work life balance in the future. Prioritizing your long term goals in tech can help turn those limited moments into meaningful progress. Remember, even small steps add up to big changes over time. You might also be thinking, I lack the technical background or experience, and I'm worried it will hold me back. This is a common concern. The technology industry is uniquely accessible compared to many other fields because it values skills and continuous learning over formal credentials alone. Big techs like Google, Amazon, they don't care about your background. They care if you can bring value to the company. Many successful professionals start with no prior technical experience, and they build their careers through online courses, coding bootcamps, certifications, and hands on projects. Employers in tech often prioritize problem solving ability, adaptability, and a willingness to learn, which can be developed regardless of your past experience. Additionally, there are many entry level roles designed to welcome newcomers, and mentoring or community support is widely available. The key is consistent effort and leveraging available resources to build relevant skills step by step. So, lack of prior experience is not a barrier, but actually, it is an opportunity to grow into your tech career on your own terms. The important thing is to start and keep moving forward, knowing that support and tools exist to help you overcome early challenges. Another thing that you might be also thinking, what if I invest time and money but don't get a job or I don't get tangible results? Let me tell you something. The technology field today offers many pathways and support mechanisms designed to reduce this risk. By choosing the right learning programs that focus on practical skills, real world projects, and portfolio building, you increase your employability significantly. Success often depends on persistence, continuous learning, and networking. Many newcomers initially face challenges, but find jobs or freelance opportunities with consistent effort. Consider the investment not just as a ticket to immediate employment, but as building valuable skills that open doors to multiple career options over time. Finally, by focusing on in demand tech roles, you align with market needs, boosting your chances of tangible results. Many people who start with doubts achieve meaningful success. Your growth in knowledge and adaptability is itself a valuable outcome that will benefit your future career. So, what are the most common mistakes about this? First, underestimating the effort required for continuous learning and improvement. In tech, you need to be constant learning and you need to be constant improving. There's always something new. There's always something better. There's always some better ways to do the same thing that you were used to, and you have to be constantly learning and constantly adapting. The other mistake is blaming external factors like lack of time or resources instead of seeking solutions. You can make time to learn. For example, if you stop scrolling for around 15 minutes or 30 minutes and use this time to focus on learning, in the end it adds up to enough knowledge. Lack of resources. There is AI. With artificial intelligence, you can ask them, how do I learn Java? The AI will give you a list of everything you need to know, of everything you need to study. The AI can give you exercises, can help you with everything. Today is much easier to learn with AI. Third mistake is failing to plan career moves carefully before changing jobs. If you quit your job now without having the skills needed by the tech market, you won't get a job. It will take months until you get the skills needed to be hired. Fourth mistake, neglecting to build and maintain professional networks. Many jobs in tech are not public. The hiring managers contact their network and offer them instead of putting it as an ad in LinkedIn or in hiring websites because it costs money. So it's more cost effective to contact their network and try to find someone there. And usually they are able to fill the position with someone from their network. Also, many tech companies give a bonus to their employees if they indicate someone to a job opening, a programmer, for example, a software developer, and this person is hired. So they get, for example, 5,000 euros. And so the professionals look in their network to be able to indicate someone because it's a very worthy bonus. The fifth mistake, poor communication skills, especially with non-technical stakeholders. There is this myth about tech roles that you only need the technical knowledge. But actually, the more soft skills you have, the better you perform your job. because you have to talk with a lot of stakeholders. You have to talk with the project manager, with the tech lead, with your teammates, with the clients. You have to understand what the client's problems are. You have to understand a lot of things involved in order to be able to perform your job. Having poor communication skills, it's a huge mistake. Sixth mistake, staying in the comfort zone without seeking new challenges. As human beings, we seek the comfort zone. But if you want to go into tech, if you want to get a good opportunity in tech, you have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to seek new challenges. Seventh mistake, ignoring opportunities for training and skills development. In tech, you have to be constantly learning. There's no growth without learning. And you have to embrace all the opportunities for training, all the opportunities for developing your skills, not only technical, but also soft skills. For example, in your current job, you can use the opportunities to develop your soft skills, your communication skills, your adaptability skills, your learning skills, just to mention a few. Eighth mistake, burning bridges and damaging professional relationships. This one is devastating for your career. I myself did a lot of it. I've worked in a few companies where I didn't like the manager, or where I didn't like the job, where I didn't like what was there, and I burnt a lot of bridges. But as I said, your professional network is a valuable asset. It's the main way where you can get the best opportunities. Ninth mistake, pursuing advanced degrees or training without clear career goals. You don't need to do a master's to get a great job in tech, because you have to be constantly learning. So whatever you learn in the university might not be what companies are looking for at this moment. It's more valuable to know what you need to learn and do it than having to go back to the university, having to study again while working and exhausting yourself. 10th mistake, focusing only on theory without practical experience. It limits your ability to showcase real skills during a job search or in projects. If you have a portfolio where you show everything that you learned in a concrete way, this is much more valuable than having credentials of a university or of courses. Mistake number 11, not optimizing your resume to highlight relevant skills and experiences. Why? Because it reduces your chances of attracting the right employers or the right opportunities. Most of the time, people have at least the soft skills needed for tech. All it needs is translation. If you translate what you already do into what the tech companies look for, then you increase drastically your opportunities, your chances of being hired, your chances of stand out among other candidates. In summary, building a balanced profile that emphasizes both technical expertise and soft skills is essential for securing a job and achieving tangible results in the tech industry. Now that you know all the mistakes, which one is the right way to get into tech? First, you have to combine theoretical knowledge with hands-on practical experience through projects, internships, or freelancing to demonstrate real-world skills. Second, optimize your resume. Highlight all the relevant technical and soft skills that match the job description and industry demands. Most of the companies ask generally the same skills, but usually they have something that is tailored to their particular case. So if you tailor your CV to match that particular opportunity, increase your chances to stand out from the other candidates. Third, developing both technical skills, coding, system design, data analysis, etc., and soft skills, communication, teamwork, problem solving, adaptability. This is the way you are going to excel in interviews. And this is the way that you are going to collaborate effectively in the workplace. Fourth, you have to be continuously learning and you have to be continuously updating your skill set so that you can stay aligned with the evolving technologies and all the market needs. Number 5, focus on building a professional network. How do you do that? You can engage with tech communities, you can engage with mentors, recruiters, so that you can uncover opportunities and gather industry insights. Number 6, create a portfolio of projects or of all the contributions you do to open source. This showcases your capabilities to potential employers. 7, prepare thoroughly for both technical and behavior interviews so that you can demonstrate both competence and cultural fit. How this career in tech can give you a promising future. The technology sector is rapidly growing and evolving. It offers many in demand roles such as AI engineering, data science, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and software development, among others. Tech careers typically provide competitive salaries and attractive benefits. For example, health insurance, dental insurance, pension, days off, extended paternity leave, extended maternity leave, the possibility of hybrid work or even remote work. The continuous innovation and investment in technology create ongoing demand for skilled professionals. That's why career prospects in tech are strong and stable. The rise of artificial intelligence and automation is reshaping tech. It's reshaping the jobs, emphasizing the need for upskilling and adaptability, which opens new and exciting roles. Technology skills are highly transferable and they are highly valued across many industries, providing career flexibility and long term growth opportunities. Companies are placing growing importance on ethical artificial intelligence, sustainability, and data privacy. So these are creating specialized roles that will continue to develop. Many regions, including Ireland and the United Kingdom, are tech hubs with vibrant ecosystems. They offer numerous job openings and they offer numerous resources to support the career advancement. By staying informed and continuously learning, as I said before, career switchers can position themselves for rewarding and resilient careers in an ever expanding digital economy. So, there are many job opportunities in the technology field. For example, there's a growing demand for non tech roles. The companies are increasingly hiring for non technical positions such as sales, marketing, customer success, and business development to complement technical teams and to drive growth. The key non tech positions: customer success managers. What do? They focus on customer satisfaction and retention. They help maximize product value. There's also product marketing managers. They make a bridge between the product development and the customer needs. They develop market entry strategies. There's also business development and sales leaders. What do? They identify growth opportunities, they build strategic partnerships, and they increase revenues. There's also innovation and investment specialists. They lead corporate innovation projects and startup investments. They foster strategic growth. What are the advantages of non tech roles? First, these positions often don't require deep technical backgrounds. Second, they are crucial for scaling companies and expanding the market reach. Third, many programs and courses are available for quick qualification in these areas. The emerging non technical careers, roles like solution engineers, customer success managers, and marketing professionals are in high demand. These positions often offer lower barriers to entry and a pathway for professionals from diverse backgrounds. The tech industry increasingly values multidisciplinary talent, emphasizing both technical expertise and business oriented, customer focused skills for sustainable growth and success. The key related positions: first, technical support. People with communication and problem solving skills can work in technical support. This role is vital for helping clients and users with technical issues without necessarily requiring deep programming knowledge. Second, quality assurance or QA. QA professionals are responsible for testing software, and they are also responsible for ensuring that the software is working correctly before it is released. This is an excellent area for those with attention to detail and a critical eye, often not requiring a technical background in development. Third, project management. For those with expertise in leadership and organization, project management in technology is a growing field. These professionals are essential for planning and monitoring projects, ensuring they are delivered on time and within budget. 4. UX UI design. User experience UX and user interface UI design is another high demand area. It is ideal for creative people with a good aesthetic sense who care about the usability of digital products. This variety of positions makes the technology sector accessible to people from different backgrounds, opening up a range of possibilities for those seeking a stable and promising career. With the advent of artificial intelligence, there is also the artificial intelligence and machine learning engineer. Those are people who develop algorithms and they develop models that allow machines to learn from data and perform tasks like image recognition, natural language processing, and automation. There is also cloud computing and cloud engineer, for example, AWS, Azure, GCP. This professional manages and builds scalable applications and infrastructure on cloud platforms, ensuring efficient deployment, storage, and security. And also, there is the software developer or software engineer, which is my case. There's the full stack, the mobile, the back end, or the front end. This professional designs, codes, tests, and maintains software applications for websites, mobile apps, or back-end systems. There's also the data science and data engineer. This professional analyzes large data sets to extract insights and builds systems to collect, store, and process data. There is also the cybersecurity analyst and security engineer. This professional protects systems and networks from cyber threats by identifying vulnerabilities and implementing security measures. There's also the DevOps engineer. This professional makes a bridge between the development team and the operations team. This professional also automates and streamlines software deployment, ensuring continuous integration and delivery. There's also the tech-focused project manager. This professional oversees the development lifecycle of a tech project, aligning business goals with user needs and coordinating teams. There's also the network and systems administrator. This professional maintains and supports computer networks and systems to ensure reliable and secure communication and data flow. Okay, we talked about a lot of things, but what can you realistically do today? You can check tech job boards. When you are there, make sure you set up filters for the tech roles and make sure you specify the high demand technologies. For example, Java developer, backend developer, and with the entry level, such as junior or trainee. Second, observe the most demanded technologies, such as Java, Python, .NET, or areas like tech support and QA. Go to global and general boards, for example, LinkedIn. You can use advanced search filters. for the job titles, locations, and you can set up job alerts for new openings. There's also Indeed Monster, which is great for high volume, for general listings. There's also developer-specific boards. For example, Stack Overflow Jobs. This is a high-quality platform where many tech companies post. There's also We Are Developers. This specifically connects developers with European companies. There's Arc or JobFluent. These platforms are focused on the European tech and the startup careers. There are also the freelance or contract boards. They're optional, but they're good for training or for short projects. For example, Upwork or Fiverr. They can review short-term projects that are great for building experience. Focus on the key technologies and the location. To stand out in the European tech market, you should also search for the accompanying in-demand technologies and high-demand locations. You can learn about the frameworks, Spring Boot, microservices, Spring, Hibernate. These are essential for modern enterprise Java development. For cloud and DevOps, you can learn about AWS, Azure, GCP, Docker, Kubernetes. Cloud proficiency is now a standard requirement for most backend roles. Other skills: RESTful API, SQL, Maven or Gradle, Git, and also essential tools and the practice that are mentioned frequently in job descriptions. The high-demand hubs: Dublin, Amsterdam, Berlin, Munich, London, Lisbon, Warsaw or Krakow. These cities have some of the largest and most active tech scenes in Europe. You can also do a direct company research and networking. The best openings, as I mentioned, especially at the junior level, are often filled before they hit public job boards. Target big tech and fintech. Search for tech careers on the corporate websites of large companies with major European presence. For example, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, SAP, fintechs like Revolut, N26. They often have formal graduate or entry-level programs. Startup ecosystems. Use platforms like Well-Found to find European startups that might need junior talent. LinkedIn networking. You can connect with developers and with hiring managers in the target European cities. You can join relevant European tech groups to see non-advertised opportunities and to have market insights. You can attend virtual events. Search for online European tech user groups. For example, European Java user groups, JUGs, tech meetups, for example, meetup.com, and virtual job fairs. You can use these to directly interact with recruiters. Another thing that you can do is optimize your CV. To ensure the search is effective, both your CV and your online profile must be primed for European recruiters. You have to highlight the training. Clearly state the trainings you are enrolled, including the specific technologies being learned, Spring Boot, etc. And also include any hands-on projects completed. The geographic intent. On platforms like LinkedIn, clearly state a strong preference for Europe or specific target cities. Add your portfolio link, but please ensure the profile links to a well-maintained GitHub repository and that it showcases your project code. This is crucial for junior tech roles. That's all for today. Tell me, did you like this lesson? Did I help you in any way? Would you like me to go deeper into anything that I mentioned today? Tell me here in the comments. Please like the video. Share with people you think might benefit from these strategies. And please subscribe to the channel.